Hello everybody, welcome back to Language, Litigation, and Integration Part 58, Casual Conversations 19. Probably no stories in this one, just couldn't think of any specific name to title this episode. A lot of talking points from the news. Right, I told you something was going to happen, of course. Now we have the South American super variant, so I'll give my thoughts on that. But I got a bunch of talking points to talk about. Some are on the board, some aren't. So I'll just kind of go through the things I want to say. First off, just talking about the future of privacy, right? Everyone likes their freedoms, everyone likes their privacy. Just in general, I don't think, like I said, I've already talked about the desire to be private, I think goes away entirely. If you got friends that can come into your apartment and cut an onion and leave, there's not really any privacy to begin with. But just in general, I don't think privacy in a biological or medical context is good at all. So I don't think like religious exemptions for vaccines or for anything biological, anything. Religious exemptions, again, every religion is a scientist. So we're gonna show honor, we're gonna respect our cultural heritage by violating the Word of God or violating the Torah or the Quran or something like that. We're going to violate all of we're going to respect our religious heritage by literally committing blasphemy or heresy, which again, in the context of history would get you literally killed. So again, religious exemptions for anything legal or biological is just direct hypocrisy. And it's dangerous. There's no point to do so. You should not enable people to do reckless behaviors because they're historically illiterate. Organ donation should be required for everybody. That should not be a question. Cadaver donation, kind of neutral on that. Like I've seen a lot of just like, people die, give their body to science, and they just get laughed at by some fucking grad students or second year, third year med students. So pretty neutral. Do what you want with your dead body, but organ donation should certainly be required for everybody. Medical records, I think, should be public for everybody as well. Map the whole human genome. Why on earth? I see certainly only benefits to knowing, again, medical records, even like increasing the psychology of like, again, people toughing it out and again, 8% maturity level throughout this whole worthless species called humanity. And so I think medical records should be public, or not maybe public like the doctors or to the practitioners. There should be no hiding private records of anything. Speciality and the decrease of casual sex in families. Conversation is the best foreplay. Again, just saw on the news a little bit on Ben Shapiro talking about how we're at like a decrease of, we're not even having enough kids to like repopulate the species. And our species should still be growing in population, not even just being stagnant or the same rate. But again, people are underdeveloped, they're profoundly selfish, they learn to compete over nothing their entire lives. I just saw another Reddit post about adulting is so hard. Oh my goodness, how do people do this? Oh my goodness, how do people do this? I've been effectively adulting since I've been like 12 without human rights. So if you think like that, go do something. Go spend 2 hours a day developing a skill for 2 years, and you will have a YouTube channel or a how-to something and be able to make $50,000 to $100,000 residual a year. No questions asked. Again, if you're not scapegoated at the species level. But it's patheticness everywhere, entitlement fucking everywhere. But this is certainly, again, all a result of infinite biological uniqueness. Everyone's their own person. Everyone has their own values. Values don't exist. So they stop having sex and they stop having families because the people just don't know how to interact. Now, I forget what the exact, I don't have the number written down. That was definitely a thing. And again, I literally just have a notepad, and when I watch TV, I just sit there and anything that pops out on any news channel, I scroll Reddit, YouTube, every news station, literally all day. That's literally what I fucking do. And of course, with no pay though. Never. I just don't have rights. I still cannot. I do not have financial stability. Therefore, I do not feel safe. Therefore, I cannot eat food for real and legitimately for the past 9 straight years. No one cares. No one gives a flying fuck about my life, and I don't either, man. I've been scapegoated for so long. I want to change all my life. I want to fucking some walk and just blow my fucking head off. There's no chance I will ever live a day of my fucking life. Literally never. We have some dude, another great contributing member of our society, decided for his Thanksgiving or for his Christmas parade, he was just going to run over a bunch of 80-year-olds and murder them. So that was pretty fun, exciting to see. Again, just another entitled old dude. These type of people strikes me just like the shooter from Las Vegas with like the 50 body count to 300 injured, like one of the really devastating body counts for the mass shootings that happen left and right in this wonderful country. But again, just entitlement. Oh, midlife crisis, I'm 53 to 60 years old. I've realized I've wasted my entire life. I'm not going to do anything productive, even though I could still develop a skill in like 2 years. But oh no, I want attention, I want free shit, I want to be the things, what I'm going to do. I'm going to go drive over old people. So that's another great, again, there's just reflecting our great values of Thanksgiving. What am I thankful for? I post on LinkedIn myself, but nothing. I have nothing to actually be thankful for. As a scapegoat, I hate when people say, yo, somebody has it worse, they always got something to be thankful for. I literally don't feel safe enough to eat food, and there is no way to resolve that. Like, I'd be thankful for what? I can't eat. I can't sleep. I have no friends. I have no job. I have no career. I work all day. People steal my research. Just a real quick story. Literally this morning, turned on CNBC, the first thing I hear, the first sentence out of the dude's mouth is, "This is a blip." So I'm going to give you a story about that. So just a quick story. Like I said, this isn't a story episode, but a couple. Just relevant ones to the talking points. But again, like I said, at any point when I'm still being a scapegoat, the people that are around me, my family members, my old friends, they still like to learn from me to a certain limit, and then they just shut off the conversation. And that point of shutting off the conversation happens before I even get to talk about my life at any point. So again, they just get free lectures, learn the shit they want, and then just go right back to their delusional little lives, floating around in their head and giving a fuck about nothing. But one day, again, in these kind of philosophical contexts, might have even been at like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas, kind of everyone's in a good mood, happy, and, people are just talking about some philosophical points of life or something. And to my mom, I go, life is a blip. Just brief, life is a blip. And then literally 2-3 weeks later, she goes, I keep finding myself saying that. I keep finding myself saying that. Just like momentum was trending on Twitter, I hear it's a blip, literally thinking of that exact theorem, life is a blip, learning from me, bam, steal it. Now literally go on CNBC, say those exact words that I taught you, you get paid, I sit here and I don't. Fuck this country. Fuck every mid-level manager, every single fucking person stealing my research. Literally direct theft to profitability for you. And I can't feed myself. Nice, that's good stuff. But they said the driving over people at the Christmas parade was really good. I wanted to give a shout out to first and last name Zach Ruppel. He was the pedophile that I referenced from our old school. I forgot his name in the episode. I was telling you this story. But how about just like pedophilia? Why do grown-ass people like to fondle fucking children? Well, it's because they are children. They never grow up and they're still entitled, and they have no moral sense of saying there's another individual person that should have basic dignity and human respect. And so pedophilia is profoundly disgusting. Zach Ruppel, I hope you never get employed. I hope you're in prison. But there was we clowned this motherfucker quite a bit because he would text. He had some sort of fake name or fake number. I think he lived with another teacher that might have covered for him some bit. I'm not going to say her name because I don't know for sure exactly what happened with it. But he was texting a bunch of the people at the high school. And it was always a funny joke because all of the people who didn't get texted be like, we're so fucking ugly we didn't get texted by the pedophile band coach guy. And so obviously I was one of those people. So I thought it was pretty funny. I got scapegoated so bad the pedophiles don't even like me. But I just wanted to give Zach Ruppel a first and last name shout out. I saw another of Life Before Regulation. I was just watching a CNBC special about Italy yesterday, and I just again random stat, but they said they had a point in time when they would recommend for health reasons 5 liters of wine a day, and that's true. I know most people have an intuitive idea of a 2 liter, and so again when I see this, and I've also seen a couple of years ago, maybe on CNBC or 60 Minutes, or maybe just doing research. but like doctors in Spain, recommending or allow or like saying it's okay or good to have a bottle of wine a day. And so when you have discrepancies of that severity, and I've also seen, again, just going off the top of my head, I've also seen like draft cards or earlier points in war times when like one of the advertisements was like, we'll pay for like 10 beers a day for you or something. And so just any sort of substantial discrepancy in any sort of biological data is again reasons why privacy, religious exemption, organ donation, and medical records should be public. Because it creates anxiety. Just forget alcohol, just any sort of do this, exercise this amount, eat this food, eat that thing. It just causes anxiety throughout the species for real. So super negative. So those are all good things. But also for like life before regulation, I have cannabis or chemo with a similar regimen of blitzing. Meaning, right, you get diagnosed with cancer, and then you go for like, I don't know, but however many chemo treatments or whatever the regimen is. And so I just see it again, I've said it so many fucking times again, I don't care who lives, who dies, I don't fucking care, I'm not trying to help anybody, the species is fucking broken. As soon as I get paid, I'm done doing fucking science. I'll still do this shit, but I'll just notarize it. I'm just gonna, it's just so, I don't get to live my life. Like, I don't get a fucking day. I do everything for this fucking species. Not because I want to, because I have to do something, and then I get nothing. I get absolutely nothing. I never get to live one fucking day of my life. Like I saw like the American Music Awards. Fuck all the celebrities. Good God, just fuck you guys. You can't sing. There's not a fucking celebrity that can fucking sing. Leave all your equipment at home, leave your microphone at home, and you just make a fucking sound, and I will just roar over you. But again, if you're the best at something, snuff out his life. Never give him an opportunity, even for $1 million. For $1 million for a lecture, $1 million for a music special. Nah. And get on Thanksgiving. Yeah, look at my kids, Jude Hospital. What am I thankful for? I'm thankful for getting chemo instead of doing the same type of regimen with cannabis. Once every 6 months, have a weekend where you just take, a really high dose of edibles to flush out your system of any. If you don't like I said, I did take edibles daily. But if you didn't, you should, everyone should, but if you're that fucking stupid, why would you, it makes no sense to go zap yourself with chemicals before you zap yourself with the safest biological molecule ever that clearly has antigens that attack cancer cells. But, again, don't listen to me, kill yourselves, die the fuck off. Kamala Harris bought a pan for $500, somehow that fucking made the news. I live on $35,000 a year. Nice kitchen equipment is the couple things I would spend money on because you need a high quality. Wonderfully glad I saw that in the news. She also spoke about inflation. Again, you had Sleepy Joe up there, and what's the new? Why? If you want to say fuck Joe Biden, why do you have to cover it up and say let's go brand? Just say fuck Joe Biden. What the fuck? But she spoke about Sleepy Joe spoke about inflation. I literally just posted theorems because I can do that, and that's what I do literally all day. And then Kamala Harris is like, inflation. Clearly after she stole my property and is committing fraud at the vice president level. Hey everyone at the White House. Hey every law enforcement piece of shit watching this right now, stealing my property, feeding your fucking kids with stolen fucking money. Hey guys. But inflation, prices, they go up. And so that was literally the big insight from Kamala. So thank you, VP Harris. Really insightful stuff. If I was out of the frame, my camera was a little sideways. If I was out of the frame, I don't give a fuck. Deal with it. Just a couple more talking points, and then maybe a story or two. This one's only like 13 minutes so far. But the South African variant identified. Clearly, that's the big news today. 2% drop in the S&P. Crypto selling off. And told you something would happen, but again, it doesn't affect the trade at all. And again, I've already covered that in a different video. But just the South African variant identified from trading and investing, and then biologist, regulator, doctor make practical decisions. Trader mindset bred. I took a little nibble. Again, I said nibble into my cell phone, and then that guy on CNBC is talking about nibbling. So that's pretty cool. But I bought, again, another $1,000 with Carnival Cruise Line. So I have like $2,700 there. We're not really going to do, but I think just in general, again, like the overall strength of reopening, I really don't think the psychology, even when I hear people talk on CNBC, kind of not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm really confident the psychology of the momentum for the reopening trade has not happened. Again, I like cruise lines. I probably, again, like I said, I just don't. I'll see how it goes on Monday or Tuesday. But as a biologist or as a regulator, what would I do? I just look at the data. It is what it is. Everyone's saying that. Literally can't turn on TV without hearing people say the shit that I've proven on the internet and they're stealing. So it's cool. But I would just, for regular, I would just, like I said, my intuition as a biologist is, again, you can't have a variation substantially outside of the base. But transmissibility, again, you just have to see how many people die, how much more infections gets. 10 COVID cases, how many times does this variant get processed? And I can see it. My personal intuition is that variant strains can't really be that more virulent, causing death, increasing mortality, increasing morbidity than the actual base one itself to a substantial level. Could be wrong. Again, data's data, but that's really my intuition. That's why I nibbled buying some stock. Will add more. Again, if I just have a more convincing reopening trade. And I have nothing super special about Carnival Cruise Line, but just from regulation, my intuition says it won't be that severe, but just have to look at the data. But it's the holidays, so I figured I would. I saw the Ahmad Auber. I think that's how you pronounce his name. If it's Ahmed, sorry, but that's just what the letters look to me. So I'm glad they got the murder conviction on his murderers. Brian Laundrie was found shot himself in the head. So again, another case of just entitlement. Oh, we're a young couple, we're all hot. Oh, some domestic abuse. Oh, strangle my girlfriend to death. Oh, I'm such a pathetic piece of shit. Shoot myself in the head. If you can't, this is the most, murder-suicide is the most pathetic bullshit fucking ever. Rest in piss, Brian Laundrie. But I think for the holidays, we should introduce the Brian Laundrie Challenge. Everyone who commits severe enough crime, just go fucking blow your heads off. Don't be messy. Just go overdose on heroin or something. Do the Kurt Cobain Challenge. I don't know anything really about Kurt Cobain. I think he was the guy that overdosed, but just took a heroic dose and killed himself. But I think the Brian Laundrie Challenge should be introduced into our society, just for any substantial criminality. And also, I think we should also have, again, we have the Turkey Trot in Columbus. I think we should have the annual Kobe Bryant race, where we take all of these business executives that are stealing my research, that are destroying our society, that have no values. We put them in their fucking special helicopters, because all of those people that straighten up their tie, look in the mirror and say, yep, I earned this. The Grant Gun, fuck it. I just don't know, insult anybody, I just don't know Grant Cardone that well. But it's hilarious watching these people he's the guy that says, where's my money? Where's my money? Motherfucker, where's my fucking money? You're a marketer. If you market something or sell shit or you run insurance companies, you don't do anything. You do nothing. You just network. Referrals. Patrick Bet-David, I looked at your 20 years of success. I've been working at the most profound, prodigious rate of scientific derivation, which, fun fact, nobody else proves any fucking theorems ever, and I'm the only person that's documented proving fundamental theorems, and I just list them, they're so boring. I go to type in proof at night, I literally forget it because another one pops up. Fucking literally. But Patrick Bet-David had you'll see progress in your life in 21 days if you work at something. I haven't seen progress in anything in my life in a legitimate 20 fucking years. A legitimate 20 fucking years. So that's cool stuff. But the Kobe Bryant race, I think we should set up an obstacle course through the mountains, and all of those times, all of those Mark Cubans that, there's no excuses, this, and then it's complete hypocrisy when it comes to being a fucking man. But they're still going to raise their families, they're still going to have their kids. It's my kids, man. Mark, I don't have fucking children, and there's no chance I'll have children until I get paid. And I'm pretty sure you're kind of a dude that does that stuff. You can write a check. Peter Patton can reach out anytime he wants. But nope. Fuck the feds. Fuck you motherfucking feds. Kobe Bryant race. Annual Kobe Bryant race. You set up an obstacle course, it's foggy outside. Everyone who's ever rushed to a sports game, any adult, I'm an adult, but anyone that's ever we're gonna rush to a basketball game, or we're gonna rush to some shit that doesn't fucking matter, and make him do an obstacle course until someone just fucking smashes into the fucking mountains. And that might, again, if you don't want to, people in Texas don't want to wear their mask, or everyone wants their freedoms. So I really think we should integrate the Kobe Bryant annual race during the holidays to spread love and cheer. So that's what I have for today. I also have the complete narrative life cycle of a member of Beta Society. I'll do some more in-depth research on that, but that's what I have for today. And again, main point, privacy, religious exemptions, organ donations, and medical records all need to be mandated or public. So thank you for watching, and I hope, I honestly, I'll just open bet, I honestly don't think I've never experienced sustained happiness. I've literally never felt safe in my entire fucking life. Feeling happy, experiencing moments of happiness without safety is not possible. And so I don't think I will feel safe until I'm about 32 years of age, just random fucking numbers. I don't think anyone's going to never publish my paper, any private distribution of my research. I am going to find every single motherfucker, and I am going to sue you, I'm going to send you to fucking jail. Can't raise your kids, don't have them. Can't grow up, go take the Brian Laundrie Challenge. So I'll be back with some more stories. Like I said, I got 1 or 2 more story episodes, but there was just some good talking points from the news. Like I said, this is literally what I do. I just sit there, and anytime anything that pops out that's scientifically inconsistent, I literally just write it down, and people can't accept how much I'm proving. They just can't. So do what you want, live, die, go swimming with alligators, do whatever the fuck you want. Who gives a fuck? As soon as I get paid, I'm fucking out of here. I've literally been trying to leave this country for the past 15 years of my life, doing stuff every single day. Nothing fucking works. So enjoy your privileges, enjoy your free shit, enjoy all your families that you get to have, because you're fucking, all the whores, everyone who whores around for the first 30 years of their lives, they somehow can link up and have families and shit or something. But obviously not, because it's decreasing. So just keep running this shithole society into this shithole it already is. Who cares? See you on the next episode.